Hello everyone. Hope your weekend is going good so far. Mine is going just kind of so yeah. Anyway, so time to continue our look at the Hammer Dracula movies, and today we're going to the funky 70s with Dracula A.D. 1972. Here we go. In 1872, Count Dracula and his nemesis Lawrence Van Helsing battled on the top of a runaway coach. The carriage crashes and Dracula is partly impaled by one of the wheels. In the struggle, Van Helsing manages to fully push the wheel into the vampire's chest, staking him. This done, Van Helsing collapses and dies from his own wounds. Oh, great. Let me guess, that's probably all we're going to get Peter Cushing in this movie, isn't it? At that moment, a follower of Dracula arrives, collects Dracula's remains, and, a few days later, buries him near Van Helsing's grave at St. Barloff's Church. 100 years later, a new generation of Britons appear to move the tale along. In this case, a group of young hippies that includes Jessica Van Helsing, granddaughter of Lorimer Van Helsing, an occult expert and descendant of Dracula's old nemesis, and Johnny Alucard, who closely resembles the disciple of Dracula seen in 1872. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alucard persuades Jessica and the others to attend a black magic ceremony in the now abandoned, deconsecrated St. Barloff's, where he performs a bloody ritual involving one of their group, Laura Bellows. Jessica and the others flee in horror, after which Dracula is resurrected and kills Laura. Uh-oh. Laura's body is discovered, drained of blood, and a police investigation begins, headed by an Inspector Murray. Murray suspects an occult element and interviews Lorimer Van Helsing, who was shocked to learn the details of Laura's death. He realizes that Johnny Alucard, whose name is Dracula written backwards, is a disciple of Dracula, and that the Count must have returned. Alright, well, time to use your descendants' wit and cunning to defeat Dracula. Let's see how it's going to turn out. In the meantime, Alucard brings another of Jessica's friends, Gaynor Keating, to St. Barloff's, where she is killed by Dracula, and Alucard willingly has himself turned into a vampire. Okay, that's a little weird, but whatever. The vampire Alucard kills a passerby and lures Jessica's boyfriend, Bob, to a cafe they frequent, where he turns him into a vampire as well. While Lorimer is out, Bob goes to the Van Helsing house and persuades Jessica to come to the cafe, where he and Alucard capture and take her to Dracula. Lorimer tracks Alucard to his flat and battles him, in which course Alucard accidentally kills himself with the running water in the bathroom shower. Okay, I'm guessing that was holy water in there. Not sure how that happened, but oh well then. Lorimer finds Bob's dead body, slain by sunlight before he can reach his resting place, and discovers Jessica in a trance at St. Barloff's, where Dracula plans to take his revenge on the Van Helsing family by turning into a vampire. Van Helsing sets a trap for Dracula and waits for him to return at nightfall. After a struggle, Dracula is killed by a fall into a pit of stakes that Van Helsing had previously prepared, and his spell over Jessica is broken. She embraces her grandfather, and the title "Rest in Final Peace" is shown. Yeah, I'm guessing this probably isn't going to be the last time we're going to hear from the Count. So anyway, let's look at some elements of continuity as well as some production notes here. The film's opening sequence was not in the previous film Scars of Dracula, but is completely new and sets a new short series of the Hammer Horror Dracula chronology, finishing the following film, The Satanic Rites of Dracula. Following the success of the modern-day vampire film Count Yorga, Vampire, Warner Bros. Commissioned two Hammer Dracula films set in the present day, which were to become Dracula A.D. 1972 and The Satanic Rites of Dracula. Dracula A.D. 1972 began production in September 1971 as Dracula Today, and was filmed in Chelsea and Hertfordshire. The film is inspired by the events surrounding the Highgate vampire case. Nice. I guess that's nice. Well, more interesting than nice, I guess you could say. While the two present-day Dracula films both star Lee and Cushing, they do not correspond to the chronology established in the Victorian/Edwardian era films. The first Hammer Dracula film, Dracula, is set in the 1880s, whereas the flashback sequence of the last battle between Van Helsing and Dracula A.D. 1972 is set in A.D. 1972. Is set in 1872, long before the first meeting of Van Helsing and Dracula in the original film. Dracula A.D. 1972 was marketed with the taglines past, present, or future, never count out the Count, and Welcome Back, Drac. When it was released in the United States, a brief clip was played before the film in which actor Barry Atwater, the vampire Janos Skorzeny in The Night Stalker, rises from a coffin and swears the entire audience in as members of the Count Dracula Society. Okay, that's gotta be a little bit on the weird side, but whatever. So overall, this movie is actually pretty darn good, and it's about time Peter Cushing returned to these movies, am I right? So overall, I give Dracula A.D. 1972 5 jack-o'-lanterns out of 5. Well, join me tomorrow as we continue Dracula's, as we see how much more interesting these films can get, as we look into the satanic rites of Dracula. So, until tomorrow, peace.